warm?
Yeah.
It's warm in the window.
Yeah, the sun like beams in here.
So with these loose boxes,
Okay.
at the end you'll add them on to the totals.
Yeah, those get totaled into the. We have this little flag backer thing. Should we put this out outside?
All right, chat. How we looking?
I'll set it up. Leave it in the back. I'll set it up.
Probably have to anchor it down on the center lock, which I have done.
Can you help it? Oh, shoot.
I see hands. Can you hear me, Sandman? That's the really important stuff. No stuttering so far. I dropped the desired bit rate a bit, chat, so that should help. There's my face. There's a little bit of stuttering on my end, chat, but I don't think we're going to be able to get rid of that since we're on Wi-Fi. But we'll have plenty of stuff to do. A wild broman appears. There's Wayne. Oh, that's down.
Well, hey guys.
The camera really wants to give Wayne crotch shots today.
Yeah, it's all about the crotch shots.
I can see your face and hear your voice. Oh, thanks, man. Love the wall art. Yeah, we're gonna do a walk around here in a little bit.
Yeah, it came out phenomenal in here.
Yeah, it's really nice. But we're just gonna hang out with Pete and Wayne. God damn it. We're just gonna hang out with Wayne because Pete's working. We're gonna talk a little bit about what we're see if I can tuck this over there. Yeah, we're just gonna talk about what we're doing here, what we make, and Wayne's gonna break down how we do a lot of the stuff here. And yeah, it should be a fun time. Chat. Espresso shots and crotch shots, 100%.
We're gonna roast some coffee too.
We're gonna roast coffee for you in our tiny roaster live. Livity live, bud. I'm really excited about it.
Live on the street.
So what coffee are we actually gonna roast?
So today
I'm gonna hang out right here.
we have some green from Honduras that has come in. This is a producer that we are going to be partnering with. This is going to be our first direct trade coffee offering. So what that means is we are actually buying this direct from the farmer. We're not dealing with a broker or an importer. We have a coffee farm that is producing coffee just for us.
How much of that are we getting from them?
Basically, they're in harvest right now, so we're going to find out exactly how much coffee is going to be available, and then we will find out. And then once we find out, we'll know exactly how much.
So once they're done harvesting, chat, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm trying to frame everything up. It's my first time using the Gimmel cam, chat. Be kind. What's up, Dan? Dan Drumstone.
Yes.
Wayne specifically wanted to say thank you. Okay.
Dan gave us this beautiful housewarming gift. Thank you, Dan. We will enjoy this tonight.
Yeah.
And just in case anybody wanted to know, yeah, that's a 16 here. That's a nice little bottle there.
It's a pretty awesome
Tasty.
bottle. That's pretty awesome. Nice. All right. So, yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, and I could do this. Oh, other way. Other way. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. All right. We got it, chat.
Nailed it.
That's a good angle. Okay, so talk about just how do you go about this? So we've never talked about this on stream because I don't know. But how do you and Pete go about selecting the coffee that you want to bring out and give to people?
So basically the way it works is the companies that we work with, they buy up the lots, and they'll send us samples. So you get these nice little sample packs. These ones are from Gold Mountain Coffee, which we did a cupping with up in Boston. This is a super, very small farm. This guy, they're producing some amazing coffees. We're going to be bringing some of this in. You may have heard us teasing the mango honey process. That's from this guy. So we get sample lots in all the time. People just send us green coffee samples, and then we'll sample roast them. We try them out. We decide, all right, is this coffee good or not? Or maybe this coffee works better with a lighter roast or a darker roast, and we try and kind of highlight it. We dial it in, get a little detail, pick out the roasts, and then we decide, all right, let's bring it to the market. So if you haven't already done it, the Roaster's Choice is basically allowing you to come along on that ride, on that part of the process. So what we do is we take green coffee, we roast it, we taste it, and then we ship that to you. So that's the Roaster's Choice. Basically, the Roaster's Choice, we get to play around, we try new regions. Right now, we've been sending out a Tanzania blend that is really nice.
Tanzania blend's really cool. I was actually talking to you on the phone. We were planning all the content for today, and I told you, like, when Amy and I tried it, we were both like, this tastes wrong. And I was like that, and then we were like, well, it can't be right. Like, Wayne's not going to ship us crappy coffee. But the forward note on the flavor was
black tea.
Yeah. And so the second you taste it and you're like, oh, I'm supposed to be tasting black tea, you're like, oh, holy crap. Like, it was really impressive to me that there could be a coffee that drank like tea. Like, it tasted like tea. It still was obviously coffee, but it was so different.
Right now,
and
I think
spicy.
The La Finca Montanita, the El Salvador reserve we have right now, is one of those. It's a natural process Pacmara. When you brew it with the intention of just drinking it straight, it drinks like a tea. It's a light roast on it. You're going to taste very, very floral, fruity notes. And it's just
this is why I love Wayne. Wayne knows so much. It's amazing.
Darker roasts are usually if you're a milk in your coffee kind of person. If you're milk in your coffee, a darker roast is going to be the way to go. If you want to experience the way coffee could taste and unlock some different flavors, the lighter to medium roast, I think, is where we're.
Harper loves your shirt.
Oh yes, yeah.
That's the King's Coast Coffee Company AC/DC send-up shirt.
Yeah, we're gonna.
You can buy it right now. You guys like my epic farmer stand? You can really see it in here. It's pretty. That's pretty solid.
It's showing
great.
Well.
It's showing well.
This exact T-shirt is in prototype. We're gonna be.
Oh, it's not out yet.
We have the baseball T-shirt version, but I'm a big man, and baseball T-shirts make my belly look big.
I get it.
Yeah,
I understand. I'm a large trunked gentleman as well. Our wives are laughing at us over there on the couch.
Off camera,
so.
Let's roast a batch.
Yeah, let's roast a batch of coffee. Right. This is actually something that
Ben is about to see for the first
time. I'm going to see this for the first time, but I'm really excited about it. Thank you for the sub, Duke. So when Pete and Wayne went to the Coffee Expo, thank you, Zetobite. When Pete and Wayne went to the Coffee Expo this year, they met with this company, right? Is it Iwaka? Ikawa, yeah. I'm really good at reading. Met with this company, Ikawa, and they said, if you are roasting coffee, or you're dealing with like small origins and stuff like that, it's really important to you don't want to take something that there's only 1,000 pounds of in the whole world and then ruin 25 pounds of it by screwing up a roast. So this little guy can roast a small batch. How much is like 2 ounces?
50 grams.
It could roast 50 grams of coffee at a time. It Bluetooth connects to an app. You can like show it on the screen. Yeah, it Bluetooth connects to an app that is going to give Wayne a live read monitor of the entire roasting process.
Yep.
And then we can export it once it's nailed.
Directly to the bigger roaster.
Directly to the 25-pound roaster. So if you're dealing with something that's super rare, which is absolutely what we are going to be dealing with some of the roasts we're getting this year, stuff that's maybe there's not even 10 bags of it in the entire world.
Like the mango honey.
Like gigantic bags, like, All right, we're back. Sorry about that, chat.
Check out that bathroom door shot.
Check out that bathroom door shot. Thick ass bathroom door. There we go. All right. You did it. All right.
We broke the internet.
We broke the internet. It's pretty great. Something's happening. Yeah, you should be able to refresh now. I'm also adjusting the, every time we go down, I'm adjusting the bit rate a little bit, so hopefully we can get a really stable guy as well. Yeah, look at that. Okay, no sound. Hang on. We'll, I hear sound? Excellent. Okay.
All right, sounds good.
So, I have sound dope. Okay. Thank you to everyone. Thank you, Supra. So right now we're roasting this batch.
I didn't start it.
Oh, okay. We haven't started the batch yet.
I wanted
so
to wait for. Yeah,
we wanted to wait for the stream, so it hasn't started yet. So right now, is this a profile that you've built for roasting it already?
Yes.
Okay. So right now we are taking this programmed roasting like schedule for the computer that controls like the temperature, how fast the temperature goes up, how fast the temperature goes down, and all of that stuff ends up affecting the flavor of your coffee. Like, how can that go wrong? What does it taste like when that goes wrong?
So when a coffee roast goes wrong, there's a couple things that could happen. If you basically want to take coffee from a green state and get it to a finished temperature in roughly around 8 to 10 minutes. If you do not give it enough heat up front, it's going to take longer to roast. The longer you roast the coffee, the more it's going to dry out. It's going to lose some of the unique flavors. It'll actually taste, they call it baked coffee.
Okay.
It'll taste baked. It has like kind of like a dry, cardboardy flavor to it. So the idea is there is still moisture content in the green beans. You want to roast that quickly to allow that moisture to leave, but not all the way. You want our coffee, anytime I, ready to preheat.
Okay.
I like our coffees to have, to flavor. I'm looking for a juicy coffee.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll try a blend or a roast and you're like, it tastes a little dry. I don't want that dry mouthfeel. I want like I want something that's going to stay on your palate. The flavor is going to linger, going to stay there with you. So after you're done drinking your coffee, you're still sitting there going like, man, that was a really good cup of coffee. Like
yeah.
My mouth is still kind of watering. So instead of, with a bigger roaster that we have now, we have a 25-pound batch. You don't want to screw up a 25-pound batch of coffee because then it's just going in the garbage.
Yeah.
And especially if we're dealing with super rare lots where there's only X amount of beans, I don't want to waste it. I don't want to be on the hook for that. So.
Yeah, I mean, like if you're buying ultra rare coffee and you fuck it up, chat.
Yeah, you don't want to.
You fucked up. First of all, you fucked up a natural resource that took years to grow, which is just an atrocity. Yep. And then all of your cash flow is fucked up. So we got that nice shot from Wayne. So one of the things that impressed me, like when we got started, was how good you guys are at identifying flavor profiles. Where did you and Pete acquire the knowledge to do that stuff?
Trial and error.
Trial and error. So just I mean like is it just
our coffee's going?
Okay, so our coffee's dropped in.
It's gonna roast it in here. It's gonna collect chaff down here. And then
you guys want a cool chaff shot? Are we doing coffee Q&A? Yeah, we are, dude. Just wait.
Throw them in there.
Yeah, throw the questions in the chat once we're done roasting.
So right now you can see on my phone.
Yeah, there you go.
There, get the glare. It's basically giving me a live reading. These are the temperature numbers that I'm trying to hit in X amount of time. And that's it. And it basically tracks it all through Bluetooth.
There's our little chaff collector right there.
If you get a shot up here, you can see the green coffee roasting.
And there's the green coffee roasting in there.
It smells really good.
It smells awesome.
Right? It's got like kind of like a grassy.
Yeah, it's kind of like grassy, kind of like a hay field sort of situation in the fall, like when you're getting ready to go like pick pumpkins and stuff.
I got that.
This little gimbal thing's dope, chat.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
He wants you to go
Can I
personally pack his order.
I could personally package your order. Give me that chat. Yeah, so if you have any coffee questions like right now or during like the next, until my phone's battery dies, which is probably going to be an hour max, shut up, Alexa. That's Siri. So we have, once we're doing this, if you have any questions, you can go right ahead. If you want to know where the tasting room is located, it is geotag available. It's on all the Instagram posts.
It's on our website. There's a section for the tasting room.
Thank you, Teasons.
If you click any one of our posts, it'll say, it has a little geotag. It'll bring you here. Pretty easy to get to. If you're from Long Island, you take the Long Island Expressway out, exit 68, stay on the service road, and it'll bring you right into the development that we're in.
Favorite brewing process, I'm going to try out Chemex because it's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
We're going to do one of those for you right here.
Pour over is definitely the way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question. Cold brewing, does it change the properties like flavor? Do you think cold brewing is fine, or should I brew it hot and let it chill? All right. Cold brewing is great because it allows you to get a lot of the flavor of the coffee, the subtle, the fruity notes, the sweeter notes. You're not going to get that brewed flavor though. If you like a brewed coffee flavor but iced, the best way to do it is go on our blog and read. I have a blog post about, it's called the Japanese cold brew method. It's basically doing a pour over, so you're brewing hot over ice. It directly chills it down, so you get that roasted coffee flavor, but in a chilled version of it. It requires you to do a little bit of tweaking to the grind. You gotta finely grind your coffee. You're gonna make a very concentrated brew. So you're gonna do, instead of normally doing like 25 grams of coffee, you're gonna do 50 grams of coffee, finely ground, with less water, because you're gonna pour hot water over the coffee grinds, and then that's gonna drip into ice. It melts it down quicker. Maybe we'll do a little one later. We'll post on there. We'll do an Instagram live.
Yeah, I should definitely do an Instagram, IG live or something.
But there's a blog on it. It's on the website. I saw a couple questions. Yes, you can order your coffee pre-ground. We will do that for you. If it's a thing where you just want to take your coffee to work.
That's a good question. Swampy wants to make a really chocolatey nitro cold brew for his kegerator. What roast do you suggest?
The Bayman's Blend. Bayman's Blend is an amazing cold brew. If you like, I like a darker roast, especially if you're going to nitro it. I think that's the way to go.
My recommended favorite for a cold brew is Kaldi, because I'm a huge fan of Ethiopian coffee, and if I'm going to have coffee cold, I want it to be really juicy. So it has all of those really awesome berry notes because of the treatment process and being dried and all that, and like the way that they handle it with sun drying everything. Like, that's my favorite. But literally every single one of our roasts works as a great cold brew. It really depends on what sort of flavor you like when you drink your cold coffee.
That's the best advice I can give. It's pick a roast based on the notes that you like to taste in your coffee, and then make a brew out of it.
Have you thought about running geo-focused ads on Starbucks locations around your tasting room?
No, we haven't thought of doing anything.
I mean, no, we have. I have a lot of marketing things that we could do, but we don't, because we try and run everything really lean. And honestly, right now, like,
we have you guys. You guys are the best marketing.
And your word of mouth. And we have what. We'll get to that, Captain Crunchy. That's really good. We have all of you, and that's what built this company. Like, that's why it's worked. I'm a big believer in marketing, that peer-to-peer marketing is what the best thing is. That's how we all used to buy stuff, word of mouth. And you guys let us do word of mouth at scale.
We have professional people coming to us asking what our marketing strategy is, because they don't understand how we are selling the coffee that we are selling. We ship anywhere in the world. As long as you're willing to pay for the shipping price, we'll ship it to you.
We will ship it to you.
International shipping is a little tough, but we'll send it.
So, Captain Crunchy says, I'm studying food science.
Yeah.
Can you talk about sensory evaluation when formulating a new roast? Do you and Pete see what works, or another method?
Yeah, it's pretty much all mouthfeel. I like to make my coffee using a pour over. So what I'll do is when I taste them, I'll taste them on a pour over. Then I'll brew a pot. We'll do it like on the regular drip.
Yeah.
French press. I feel like there's certain methods where things work better than others. A dark roast on a French press is like my go-to. A medium roast is really what I like to use in like a drip coffee maker. And then lighter roasts, lighter and medium roast, I love doing on a pour over because you'll taste all the subtle, fruity, sweet, caramelly, those type of different notes you'll get from a pour over because it's really a cleaner cup of coffee. The filtering process makes it super clean.
Yeah.
We're gonna do something called, this is the Clever Coffee Dripper. This thing is my new favorite thing.
Okay. I've never seen that before.
Throw out your Chemex and get one of these.
Jesus Christ. I'm telling people to buy those for a year. You're gonna fucking... And we've heavily invested in... No.
I love Chemex. However, this is blowing my mind. So if you like lighter roast coffees...
It looks like when I used to work at Tivana,
yes.
Like we had a tea drop that would work like that.
Yep.
You'd brew it like this, and then after the steeping time, you would just slam it on top of your cup, and it would go, and you could go.
That's exactly what this is. So what this does is you're still doing the traditional pour-over method, but you're actually steeping your coffee for 4 minutes, and then you drop it out. So on the lighter roast, where it's a little bit more delicate and nuanced, when you're doing a traditional pour-over, you kind of lose that a little bit because you're not getting as long of a steep. This is like, it steeps it perfectly, and then you filter it out. This has been my jam. So like our right now the El Salvador, the Jaguar honey, the Caldi on this is incredible because you get all that lighter, fruity, berry type of note flavors that come through that you might lose if you're just doing a standard pour over or a drip or a French press.
Yeah, that's awesome. So
this basically.
So
we're in the cooling down process.
I don't know if I can kill your glare.
Yeah, it's all right. I turn my phone. The red line is the coffee roast. We want to see a nice smooth arch. You want to basically gradually heat up your coffee. You don't want to just turn on the gas and crank it up so the coffee just spikes like this. You want a nice smooth S-curve. You drop the coffee in and then it kind of roasts, and you want it to see it nice smooth out towards the end. You don't want to just go from point A to point B like that.
Yeah.
You want to get from point A to point B, but you want it to have like a nice little gradual ride there. You don't want to just gas it. All right, coffee's done.
Coffee's done. So we got all the. I'm gonna bring you in here for the. You get to see that. Well, you guys want another chaff shot? Yeah, you do. All right.
So this is our coffee chaff. This is
hang on, let me get it. Yeah, there you go.
This is the skin that comes off of the coffee. You can actually use this in your garden. We've been saving it for composting and stuff like that. We have a company that is actually making tea with that now.
Yeah, I remember bringing that up a while ago. So this stuff actually has a lot of. It's like really bioavailable.
Yeah, you can make coffee tea with it. It's very interesting. Super light. Anyway, we're gonna now take the coffee.
We're gonna drop the coffee.
We're gonna cool it down and shoot it out here. And that's it.
That's it.
And now we have a roasted batch of coffee. So this is pretty much a light. It doesn't always get all the flecks off of it here. But that's okay.
Yeah.
It tastes good when we're gonna actually brew it.
Yeah.
We'll do that next.
I'm not too worried about it. So that's a microcosm of roasting.
That's what we do on a
daily
basis.
And if you stick around, you might see that done at a scale of about 1,000 times larger. That's a mini roaster thing. Yeah, so if you don't know, basically we got this so that we could, one, do roast profiles on high value stuff, and then two, we like to work with and introduce companies in the gaming space particularly because that's where we're from, and that's like a high value marketing situation, right? For us and them, because everyone likes good fucking coffee. This is a way to bring something into a room when you're having a meeting and say, hey, this is what we do, this is how we do it. They can watch the process, they can watch it go from green to roasted, and see, like, this is what we do. We, Wayne and Pete and everyone up here on Long Island, like, this is their day. Like, they take their time, they hand select all this stuff, they handcraft everything. And I learned something today about the bourbon barrel that I didn't know. Okay? So Wayne showed me some of the barrels, and you'll get a look at them in a minute if you hang around. Wink. But these barrels, they fill them 2/3 full, and then they roll them around the floor every couple of days to make sure that the flavor's evenly distributed. Jesus Christ.
That's nice. Amy, take a whiff of this one. So this is the Honduras that we have.
Yeah, so... Yeah.
It's
It's
right.
so
my
good.
goodness.
Like freshly roasted, you get to like...
Let chat smell it? All right, chat,
here,
you
chat,
smell
give
it.
it a whiff. Yeah. Mm.
All right, post...
Mm.
Winkly Dinkerson, bud. Yeah. This is the definition of today I learned. So I'm learning. So we've actually, yeah. So we're gonna brew this up.
Yep.
Who else just inhaled? Dude, can we get some Craigasms in the chat, dude?
Everyone's smelling their screens. So yeah, we're gonna basically.
Thank you, Clintus.
We're gonna do this like a pour over. I still like to do the
bloom.
The bloom. We'll do about 60 grams of water. Let that bloom for a minute.
So, oh my God.
Yeah, you got to get in there. It's just like
Yeah.
it's an experience.
So again, we're opening up the tasting room. If you're on Long Island today and you're looking for, we're going to be doing pour overs for people for free.
Yep.
But if you want a bag of coffee, you're going to have to buy it and bring it home.
You can take it home, or if you place an order online, you can pick it up.
Yeah, you place an order online. That's the other cool thing. If you live on the island, you can place an order and come here to pick it up and skip out on shipping.
Yeah. And we're gonna set that up so there'll be a code you put in, and you won't have to pay for
Local
shipping.
pickup code. Oh, cool.
And then we're also gonna be doing, if you come into the store, if you want to get coffee here,
Okay.
10% off for local pickup.
Always.
So
there you go, chat.
save a little bit on the price of coffee as well.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're gonna keep it going, and then basically we're just gonna steep it.
I'm really excited, dude. What's the name of this coffee steeper?
This is a clever coffee dripper.
Yeah.
There's a box right here if you want to show it. That is Fran's sister, Christina.
Oh. Hello.
Come on in. We got visitors. Hey, Hudson. What's up?
What up, bro?
Fran's in the back. Aunt Fran's here.
Can you lower the cam a tiny bit? Yes, I can. Sorry, chat. I'm cheapening the experience for you. Here we go. Let's get it real in.
We're doing a live stream.
There you go. You want to watch it steep? There you go. Boom.
So now we're just gonna let that sit for 4 minutes. And yeah, this is
That's what this is.
the glare.
Fucking glare. There you go. It's still
Clever
reversed.
Coffee dripper.
Clever coffee dripper.
They're on Amazon. They're like $20.
$20.
They're cheaper than a pour over.
What is the scale? A lot of people.
Yeah.
We talk a lot about the science of brewing stuff and volume and gram and stuff.
Yes.
Volume and grams and stuff. So if you're really wanting to get the most out of your coffee, and again, like we're talking about bringing out the top 10-15%,
Yep.
right? Because when you're getting fresh roasted coffee, it's already going to taste way better than your Folgers experience, right? But if you're looking to get everything out, measuring out the actual weight by weight of water and coffee is the best thing you can do. So we have these. This is a Hario scale.
Yep.
But what are the general measurements you should be shooting?
Now
for?
this one's designed for espresso. This actually sits underneath the espresso machine, so you can time your extraction and weigh it out.
Wow.
The machine is being shipped in from Italy. We will have it soon.
We're gonna have an Italian espresso machine here, chat.
La
Thumbs
Marzocco.
up.
So if you want to come in and try some espresso, basically what I like to do is weigh everything out by the gram. So with this method, we do 20 grams of grind and 300 grams of water. And then that's going to steep for a total time of 4 minutes. And then the reason why we weigh out our coffee grinds or we weigh out our water, is this way you get a consistent brew every time you make it. You ever go to somebody's house and then you're gonna, your mom makes coffee and she's like, oh, it's a little light. I put 2 scoops in. Like, what is 2 scoops? She's like, oh, yeah, put 2 scoops of coffee in. And then you put 2 scoops in, and it tastes totally different than the way they made it.
Yeah.
The reason for that usually is because it's not an exact ratio.
Yeah.
So when you weigh it out, if I have 20 grams of water 20 grams of grind and 300 grams of water, my coffee is going to taste exactly the same
no matter
every
what.
time I make it.
2,300. Yeah.
Yeah. It's basically a 16 to 1 is the ratio. If you check out Guys, check out our website. On our blogs, we have everything listed. This is stuff we've covered.
I'm learning a lot more about what's available on the blog, so I'm going to start pushing that like a crack dealer, dude.
All right, so now we're at 4 minutes of steep time.
Okay.
So our coffee has steeped, and you can look at it like it looks like tea. You know, it's got a nice juicy amber color to it. I'll give it a little close up.
A little close up.
All right, and then basically you could do this directly over your coffee mug, or you can do it right over the.
Fucking sick, bud. Holy shit. I need a notepad right now. It's all on the blog.
It's all on the blog. It's
Kingscoast.com, kingscoastcoffee.com/blog, probably.
Yeah, featured posts, or just search for it. It's there. It's one of the drop.
Wayne, are you preheating these cups?
Always preheat.
This is the chef in Wayne right now.
All right, so whenever you're making coffee, preheat your glassware. Put a little hot water in there. This way, when you pour your coffee in, hot coffee is going to contact cold ceramic or porcelain. You don't want that, because then your coffee is going to get cold quicker.
Yeah.
So preheat your glassware, always.
You want one? You want a Wayne Mav? He will take care of you.
I'm a little expensive.
Wayne. Wait, so if you guys don't know, like, a little bit of background on Wayne, Wayne has been a chef.
I was a chef. That's why.
In New York for like how long? A decade and a half?
About 15 years, yeah.
Yeah. And he is
out of high school, and then just.
He was even on Chopped, chat.
Oh. I don't like to talk about that.
He doesn't like to talk about being on Chopped, but
it was like another world.
Wayne is a very accomplished chef. You know, he gets sometimes people out here will call him and be like, "Hey, come out to my house and cook dinner."
In the Hamptons.
In the Hamptons.
Yeah,
Wayne's Wayne's
kind of a big deal.
Wayne is an accomplished chef, and I think that one of the reasons why all of our offerings are as good as they are is because you have that palate.
Yeah, the palate for it.
I like to call Wayne and Pete our secret weapons, because even from the folks, the feedback you got from the Coffee Expo was you said literally, we were talking about it, you said we were roasting the same stuff as everyone else,
right?
But
they want to know what
are we doing differently, and I think that the edge is just Wayne and Pete and how they approach everything.
All right, so now
he's also an Islanders fan. Tell everybody who came to visit.
Scott Mayfield of the New York Islanders.
Scott Mayfield came out here.
No big deal, my buddy Scott.
My best friend Scott.
So this is
didn't you guys put his girlfriend to work?
She wanted to.
She wanted to work.
She saw the factory. She saw the process. She's like, "Oh, can I do it?" We're like, "Yeah, sure." So this is a Honduras. It's a red Catuai. That is the varietal.
So when you say the word varietal a lot, we talk about it. What does that mean? Is that we talking about plant words?
So basically, coffee, it grows on a tree. The tree is Arabica.
Yeah. And
then there's different varietals of that tree grown all over the world.
Okay.
So Bourbon, Catuai, Yirgacheffe, Robusta, all these different terms, Geisha, these are the different varietals. So it's coffee grown all over the world, but depending on where it's grown and the tree, it all affects the flavor. So we got visitors.
We have a little kid.
So we're gonna taste
some
this
Connect
now.
4 action.
This is the,
here you go, chat. You want some?
Yeah, give it a little smell.
There you go.
Cheers.
A little cheers, huh? All right. Holy crap.
Juicy.
You're not kidding about that opening up the lighter roast. Like the fact that it's steeping in there like that is great. We're buying one.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. If you like lighter roasted coffee, it really just brings out the notes a lot more. Doing it this way versus
Hey, what's up, man?
high five.
High five?
Yeah. He wants you to play games with him.
I can't play games with you
Not
right now,
now.
but I'm working. I'm getting my finger pulled by an adorable little one. This is great. Be super hopped up on caffeine. You're right.
Yes.
So again, to all of you asking, today is the soft open of our tasting room here on Long Island. I'm still trying to train myself to always say on Long Island, so I don't.
You're doing a great job.
So I don't get beat up.
Hey, bro, you can't say that.
On? Really? Yeah?
You're not in Long Island. You're on Long Island.
You're on Long Island. Why are you on Long Island? So you can get off Long Island, okay? Yeah. So we're open right now. I'll be here until 3 p.m. if you want to come. We're going to be doing free pour overs for people. you can come. The address, if you go check out our Instagram, Kings Coast Instagram, or my latest Instagram post, we are geotagged. Basically, at this point, the geotag's been up for a little bit, so you might even be able to. You'll probably even be able to Google the location.
Should be on Google as well.
Yeah.
45 Ramsey Road.
45 Ramsey Road.
It's an industrial park.
You need to come to New York, Quintus. We'd love to have you out here to vlog.
Yeah. We'll actually get you out and do like a full.
Yeah, like a full thing.
Bang.
For sure. So yeah. Volume measurements are unavailable since roasts have different weights. Yeah, that's why you always want to go by weight instead of volume.
Mm-hmm.
BRB, I'll be right there.
Yeah, the darker you roast the coffee, the more water weight that it loses. So the coffee, it actually expands, it gets bigger. So we don't do by volume, we do it by weight. Because if you look at a light roast versus a dark roast, the dark roast, the bags of coffee, they look bigger. It looks like you're getting, I'm getting more coffee, but it's we do it by weight.
Yeah.
It's 12 ounces or 340 grams per bag.
Yeah. We do whole bean or ground, Golden Monkey, and Mav, we don't have a blonde roast.
Yeah.
Or do we technically...
All right, so blonde roast.
Here you go. Is this a marketing tactic, Wayne?
Yeah, blonde roast is it's marketing. The closest thing I would say to the blonde roast would be our Downeaster blend, which is an espresso blend. It's designed for espresso, but you can drink it as a regular coffee as well. It's a lighter roast. So basically, blonde roast is a light roast. Starbucks just decided to call it blonde roast because it sounds better than light roast.
That's a strong marketing technique.
It's great.
Which I think I appreciate good marketing. It's great.
We like to call it American City. Full city.
Oh yeah, that's
or New England style. Yeah.
Yeah.
If
that's
you look
one
at their
thing,
descriptions on our website.
Yeah. That was one thing that when I came to New York the first time, when we went out to Gary V's.
Yes.
I had the coffee from the coffee guy. What's up, bud? We had the coffee shop right in front there, and that was listed on the board. And like you showed up, and I was like, what? Yeah, what is these words?
Yeah. What is a New England roast? So light roast is like New England. A little bit, as you scale up from light to medium to dark, it's like New England, American, city, full city, and then French roast is like this super dark. We don't really get to French roast. Our darkest roasts are what we call full city. Those beans are roasted and they're taken out around 435 to 445 degrees because it still has that. It's basically your darker roasting coffee, but you're still getting notes out of it. I don't want to just cook it and then it's oily and it's black and then all you taste is roast. I still want our darker roast to have some complexity.
That was stupid.
Yeah, we're gonna be running.
That was so good. I didn't have any coffee this morning. Are you like?
Right, and it's totally different. Like if you brew it this way, it's clean, but you still get that steeped flavor from it. So it's like drinking a tea. I love this thing.
Yeah.
For our lighter roast, this is the way to go. I think it's better than doing a pour over, believe it or not. You heard it from here.
I think that's fair.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's fair.
So we're gonna check it out, chat. Oh my God, Broman bought technology. That's right. So we're an actual vlogger now. We're gonna flip the camera around here because I know some of you guys want to see like a full view of the whole roasting room.
Explore
So
space.
we're gonna do that. I know if you're a person in here and you don't want to be on camera, now is the time to now would be the time to vacate. So yeah, this is we'll start over here so we'll back it up a little bit. We'll show the Wayne back here. Now I'm figuring out.
Someone just asked a question.
Yeah. Wayne's asking a question, so he'll be answering that. This is hard because I'm doing it backwards, chat. But yeah, here's our.
Yeah, really nice space.
Look at this wall printing thing is freaking incredible, man.
Huge.
I'm a huge fan of that. Yeah. So we got this. We got more Wayne over here. We're gonna take you in the back in a second. I want to show everyone wanted a full tour.
360 panorama.
Yeah.
Check out the bathroom. The bathroom is like I think the coolest space here. I love the bathroom. Amy's like,
come around behind me, Amy.
There you go.
Here's our nice little walk-in shelf, man.
A little display shelf.
And then we got this guy over here. Yeah, chat. That's right, chat. This is our bathroom. I like this. This is a tree, a coffee family tree that tells you all the different varieties of coffee.
Yep.
And that's a fucking toilet. Whoa! Look at the toilet. And I hope that ends up being the stream.
That's gonna be the thumbnail.
These guys are talking about coffee, and I'm looking at a toilet, so that's great. All right, so now, and this is a great. You can see how much taller Wayne is than I am.
I'm pretty tall guy.
Wayne's a tall guy. All right, so now we're gonna go back into the roasting room.
My beet laboratory.
The beet laboratory. And now you're gonna check out Wayne's butt. What? Oh, yeah.
Come on in.
All right, so here's where all the magic happens, and hopefully we don't disconnect.
That should be good.
It should be strong enough, yeah.
We'll do a batch back here.
So we're gonna roast you a batch of coffee back here. I'm gonna go run and grab my laptop real quick. I'll set you up, chat, so you can watch Wayne get started. Pretty sure we just lost him.
Disconnect?
Nope, I don't think so.
All right.
We're still good. It's just being weird.
It's Motown Mondays here, just so you know.
Motown Mondays.
We got a little Stevie Wonder going in the background. We like to always listen to music in the warehouse. Right now, you can, this, I don't know, I'm probably blocking the whole camera.
So you're getting cut off about right here.
All right, so
the shot angle is that.
Here.
Yeah.
So we're actually gonna do a roast of the Caldi right now.
Perfect.
25 pounds.
25 pounds of coffee going in the top.
So I don't have to go to the gym. I just come in.
This guy's throwing shit around like it's coming through choppy, bro, man. Yeah, we moved to the back of the warehouse.
Should be okay.
This is the best Wi-Fi signal we got.
We should have probably upgraded.
Nah. Next time.
Well, now we know. Now I can work that into the budget.
Yeah, now we can work an internet upgrade into the budget. Looks good now.
All right.
Okay, so it was just transitioning the Wi-Fi points.
Yeah, just put them over there. So basically, we're gonna do the same thing we did.
Hey, chat, look what I
there.
found. Look at that. Look what
Next Christmas.
Faulty.
We got some time on that one. All right. So basically, we're gonna do the same thing we did out there, but on a bigger version. I am doing the Caldi right now, which is our Ethiopian Yirgacheffe. We'll give a little preview. So these are green coffee beans. I don't know if I'm in the shot or not. The Caldi.
Tullis, stop texting me. Yeah, no, you're good.
All right. So yeah, the way this coffee roaster works is raw coffee goes in up top, goes into this drum. It's gonna rotate around, and it's getting cooked by gas. This is a cast iron drum, beautiful machine, handmade in Nevada.
Check out these vents, chat.
Yeah.
That is the hot and cold air vents for the coffee machine, or for the roaster.
All right. So now I'm going to basically. Everything's monitored digitally. We still have to control everything by hand. All right, coffee goes in, spins around in the drum.
And now it's running it's running a similar program to what it was running before.
Same
so
program.
Everything you guys saw on the phone app is now happening here on our roasting computer.
Yep. So basically the way this works is you have different probes. Probes are reading the temperature of the beans and the temperature of the drum. So it's like an oven. You gotta preheat your oven. We preheat the oven to about 410 degrees. We drop our coffee in. The coffee is room temperature. So the temperature of the coffee is going to drop the temperature of the drum, but since it's already preheated, they're going to eventually level out. So when your coffee goes in, we do it on a grid. Like I said, it's an S curve. You're going to drop it in at 410. It's going to bottom out. It's going to hit around 180 degrees where the two temperatures match up, and then it's going to go back. And then we're going to start to add gas and heat it, and we're going to cook it all the way through. And we'll give you the little
So while this is happening, I'll show you guys a little bit more of the warehouse action. So this is where your coffee's origin from. Okay, so we keep all of our green.
Well, we did keep.
We
all
keep
of our green.
most of our green here, chat. But we're pretty much cleaned out.
You guys cleaned us out last week, so we have about 2,500 pounds of beans coming in today and tomorrow. So these will all be
2,500 pounds. So it's a ton of coffee.
Ton of coffee.
An actual ton of coffee. And then here is, it's trying to mess with me. Here's where the roasted coffee stays.
Roast it, keep it in here, and then over here you'll see Steven.
This is Steven.
This is Abby's dad.
Gramps.
Pete.
Gramps. This is Gramps.
This is Pete's father-in-law.
He has been with us since Coco. and all of those fantastic experiences.
He helps us in. He's basically, right now we're pre-labeling the bags. You can see, this is what our daily pull board looks like. So we could see our total numbers of, we have X amount of bags. This is what's going out today. So this is
That's
stuff,
just today?
yeah.
Man, we have an actual company, chat. This is wild.
It's real. People really buy it. So now I'm basically, I gotta add the gas because we've gone through the drying phase of the coffee, which is the first 3 to 5 minutes.
Holy crap.
Yeah, we're really doing it, and
It's fun.
you guys are the reason why.
Yeah, like I know that this isn't the best streaming setup here, chat, but I really wanted to make sure we got to share what we do here every single day for you all. So from the beginning of the day where, the start of a roast where these guys are, micro roasting the stuff and then, tasting it in really small batches all the way to designing the roasting profile so it's perfect, exporting that into here, and then doing 25-pound batches at a time. Everything, every single, part of this is because of you guys. We started in a garage. Pete and Wayne selected some of the best coffee we could get from our roasting partners, and now we're at the point where we have this whole space that we can use. Tullis, stop texting me. We have this whole space that we can use to fill up with stuff. We're only using about half the warehouse right now.
Well, right now. Yeah.
Right now.
During the holidays, we had 6 pallets of skids.
Yeah.
6 pallets full of deliveries going out. Postal service coming to pick them up. We have space to grow. So.
Can we roast less than 25 pounds at a time?
Yes.
We can.
Yeah. You could do, the minimum you could do on this really is about 10 to 15 pounds. But for the amount of coffee that we're roasting, that's usually, I'm not doing anything less than 25 at a time.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing is we bought this because roasting in smaller batches was negatively affecting business. Wayne, the first day we had this in, and I told you guys this on stream, but now that we're standing in front of it, this does 25 pounds at a time. The old roaster did 6. This also heats and cools faster. So the output on this is about, 15 times more coffee per hour?
Up until January, we were doing everything 5 pounds of coffee at a time.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous. Yeah, we use USPS. They've got the best rates, postal service.
Shout out to the postal service.
So yeah,
Thank
we were
you.
doing 5 pounds of coffee at a time. So during the holidays when we had literally hundreds of orders coming in, we had that thing running nonstop.
Wayne wasn't sleeping.
We weren't able to keep up. We made it happen. That's basically what it was. So now that we have this machine, we're actually able to keep up with the volume and keep getting coffee out the door quicker to you guys to consume quicker. This way, you're getting freshly roasted coffee. You're drinking it at the peak freshness. It's this is what we wanted. So.
Is 25 pounds the max you do, or more sometimes? 25 pounds a batch.
Yeah. Each batch takes about 10 to 12 minutes.
There are like ultra industrial sized roasters that do up to 100 or 200 pounds a time.
They have one. We were looking at one. It was 300 pounds per time.
300 pounds a time. But the reality is, this roaster can pretty much take us up to the point where
I could roast about 600 pounds of coffee in an 8-hour day without breaking a sweat.
Yeah. So this increased our volume output.
I could go
infinitely.
I could push that even further.
You know, we wouldn't be able to do things like get into Whole Foods and start partnering with some people that, you know, we haven't talked about, haven't announced yet.
Releasing bourbon on a larger scale.
Yeah, doing the bourbon barrel. Doing bourbon barrel on a larger scale. Like there's stuff that we wouldn't have been able to do until we got this. So this will probably take us until we have, I don't know, 5 or 6 employees, and then we'll have to buy another one, or keep this one and buy another.
And buy the bigger one.
Yeah, keep this one and buy the bigger one.
So this will become the mini roaster, and then we'll get the big piece.
The big guy. We'll probably end up having to hire night shift people. 600 pounds is a fuck ton of coffee.
Yes,
It's a lot of coffee. Wait, you're in Whole Foods? Yeah. So right now we are in Whole Foods in Comac and Jericho. Those are both in New York. If you want to request us at your local Whole Foods, you can go to kikoscoffee.com and click the Whole Foods button.
Yep.
There's a PDF you can print out that tells the store manager what we are, who we are, and how to order our coffee. You can also encourage them, if they're curious, to call the store manager at Comac, because, you know, they are giving us a pretty shining recommendation because you always clear the guy's coffee out the shelf. We are not bringing back Bourbon Barrel until the fall.
Bourbon to me is more of like a fall type of flavor profile. So we have something else we're working on. We're gonna be doing something else instead. Start making whiskey's a long process, man.
I have an ergonomic engineering concern about how you load beans into the roaster, Wayne.
What do you mean? This is my daily.
This is how he works out, Witch Doctor Timmy. If you're really worried, we can buy him a ladder.
I don't need one. Whiskey would be like 5 years out from today if we started.
Yeah. Pump the guns. So we have a summer coffee that we're working on. Please request us in Whole Foods. You know, again, that helps us grow our business. It also helps us deliver coffee to all of you faster. Can you see the barrels? Yeah. Once we drop this coffee.
Yeah, we'll do a little.
Well, I'll show you another tour. Yeah. I'm on my way. Do it, bud.
Come on down. That's an OSHA concern. We have a ladder. I don't need it. It's this.
He has a ladder, chat. Chat, listen, Wayne is an owner of the company too, okay? So he's imperiling himself,
right.
And that's his right as an owner. And
that's my long con.
And if Wayne wants to sue himself, he's more than welcome to.
If you're looking for the bourbon barrel replacement, we're still about 30 days out from that.
I need to see you at Whole Foods in Lake Grove.
Yes, we just talked to their manager last week, and we should be getting them within the next week or so.
There you go. Oak Grove confirmed on stream. And this time, Wayne leaked it.
What? That's not a... What?
I don't say shit anymore because you guys are so mean.
What, the Whole Foods?
They're so mean.
That's a good one.
I hope he sues himself.
Yeah, that's a long con.
All right, are we getting ready to drop?
Not yet. Right now we're starting to hit first crack. So what first crack
Oh yeah,
means,
tell them about the cracks.
The crack in the coffee is as you're cooking the moisture out of these are going to open up and start to crack, and it'll sound like popcorn. I don't know if you can hear it or not.
I'll try and bring it in close.
Yeah, come around because you're going to want to see.
Yeah, well, I'll do around the backside here.
Yeah, I like that. So right now, you can see the coffee is starting to get a nice little brown flavor to it. It's starting to crack. Now we're in the stage it's called development time. So once the crack happens, we're going to cook it for about a minute or two more. And you're going to basically, this is where you start to develop all your flavors. You bring out those caramel notes, the fruity notes. The longer you cook it, the more bittersweet flavors you're going to get, darker chocolates and stuff like that. When it's on the lighter side, you're going to bring out the bright, citrusy, fruity, acidic notes. This is the Caldi Reserve. We don't like to go too dark with this. This is one of our lightest roasting profiles.
This is one of my favorites.
Which makes an excellent cup of coffee if you're using the clever dripper or pour over.
Chat, I don't know if you noticed this, but you know, the coffee roaster has a nice happy smile on it. So he's telling you.
Yeah, it looks like a train, right?
Yeah, like Thomas the Tank Engine, but not horrifying.
And then when you open his mouth, it's woo!
He goes. So we're gonna get to see Thomas puke out some coffee.
That's great.
I'm very excited.
So this is the cooling tray. It's going to sweep the coffee around.
You're gonna have to yell.
Cool air is going to be sucked in through that vent and get your coffee cooled down quicker.
So this was one of the big improvements that we got. The last roaster just air cooled. It didn't have a fan or a blower to exhaust all the cold air. So that increases our coffee throughput.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
All right, here we go. Ready? Here it comes.
That's it. That's a batch of coffee.
And now it's gonna cool off.
Yep, it's cooling it down.
And you want to go tap my laptop so we can see everybody. I want to see nothing but Pog champs, chat. So yeah, it's sucking all that hot air like out underneath through that grate, and it's going out through this vent into the Long Island sky.
And then everybody in the development tells us how delicious it smells when they walk in here. So what I'm doing now is I'm actually going to let it just sit with the cooler going.
Okay.
Air travels the path of the least resistance, so it actually cools quicker if you let it just sit, and then it doesn't crush your beans up while it's sweeping around.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So you get more whole bean out the door.
Yeah. This way it doesn't
smashing it up.
Yeah, we're preserving the beans without breaking them up. So.
All right, chat. You guys want to see where the bourbon happens? Here we go. Hopefully we get the Wi-Fi going all the way to the back of the house here. So these are.
It goes on the Long Island sky.
On the Long Island sky, bud.
No, it goes into the sky on Long Island. That's how that works.
Yeah. So these are the bourbon barrels that we do. These are the used bourbon barrels, right?
Yep. These are done. Yep.
So you fill these guys up.
Yep.
And then you let it age for 21 days.
Yes.
And every 2 days, you actually take them out and roll them around.
The barrels, we'll wheel the barrels around in the warehouse. It's where I get my leg workout, so I do the lifting,
overhead.
and then I do the kicking with the barrel.
Wayne's a responsible owner that knows how to take care of stuff. And then we have some new barrels over here that we are getting ready for summertime with.
Yeah, we said bourbon was done, but...
Yeah, we said bourbon was done, but that doesn't
something else.
Doesn't necessarily mean everything's done. And then this is the rest of the warehouse. Is that the box the San Franciscan came in?
That's one of them. It came in two.
It came in two of these gigantic boxes. And then here's the coffee operation over here.
Yeah, it's basically we do everything. Look, as you can see, there's no coffee sitting on the shelves. Every day we come in, we pull the orders from the queue, and then we roast, we bag, and we ship. So
that's it.
We have 2 bags here ready to go.
So when we tell you that the coffee isn't roasted until you order it, here's our coffee staging area. There is no coffee in the coffee staging area other than these 2 bags that are going to go out.
Yeah.
And then we got more folks down here working. We have all these fantastic, all the boxes down here that we can be working on.
Our giveaway stickers that
we got the stickers, man.
go in every box.
Shout outs to everybody who's been collecting the stickers, by the way. I think that's been awesome. And
we
then
got some fun ones we're
this
working
bagging machine here. Is that what this guy is? This one does the.
This is the bag sealer.
Helps with the bag sealing.
Yeah. So we load. This is an automatic bag filler. Drops it down by weight. Then we grind if we must, and then we seal, and then pack and ship.
Yeah.
It's fun.
All right, so we're gonna bring us back to the front of the house here. If I can flip the camera around.
The bourbon barrels you can get 2 runs out of.
Yeah.
After that.
Yeah. So we'll bring it back out front here, and then Wayne and I will sit back down at the bar, answer a couple more of your questions, and then we'll be ready to start the meetup. Don't worry, it's facing me.
I really don't
Oh well, I know not everybody wants to be on camera.
Yeah.
That's all. I'm just trying to let people know.
Put Hudson on camera.
Oh yeah? Hi, dude. What's up? Hi. I'm okay.
You want to say hi? Go say hi. Go take a selfie.
You want to take a selfie?
Oh, family picture.
This guy is super cute. Is this Hudson? I'm gonna
Yep.
pick you up, bud. Oh, this is Hudson.
Look, Hudson.
Look over there.
Say hi, cheese.
Hey. Fish? Oh yeah, we got the
Planet Earth. Go.
Planet Earth going on over there. But yeah, I hope you all really enjoyed getting a chance to check everything out. I have to go grab the. Oh, Wayne's got.
I got it. You know what else I just got? More samples.
We just got some more samples. Dude, Hudson is
Hey,
like
Hudson.
such a lovey-dovey guy. He's such a cute guy.
This is Hudson. Look, you're on camera. Wave. Hello. Look at a fish. A fish.
No, this was awesome. So we just got some more samples.
Got more
in.
samples to roast. So, roaster's choice.
Ro-
Hey, you want to sit at the bar? Here. So watch the fish. This is Chris.
Oh man.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Give me a shoes.
That's an
Oh.
interesting title on that.
Hey, all right, Mexico decaf.
Mexico decaf.
So maybe a decaf Aztec?
What's this guy? It says. Is this Burundi?
Yep, Burundi. We got 2 different lots. I think that these are all Burundi. Yeah. So 3 different lots from Burundi.
6836.
Yeah, these are the lot numbers.
72. Okay.
Yep. So this way I know. All right, I liked this lot versus that lot. So yeah, more samples to try. Yeah.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
I got the reflexes. You almost fell, crazy. You almost fell.
If I get them to take of your coffee, we're gonna have to go to a Rockies game across the street. What are you talking about, Snyder?
I don't know. Talking Whole Foods, maybe?
Maybe.
Cool, right?
But yeah, this is dad save, dude, 100%.
Got the reflexes.
Hashtag dad flex.
Drunkle Wayne.
Drunkle Wayne. Is Raleigh, North Carolina a foreseeable possibility?
So we were told, here's the deal with Whole Foods. We are Long Island based. They're trying to, Whole Foods is now hyper focused on local products. All their stores are buying everything they can locally. So we are Long Island. So Long Island, we've got 2 stores already. What's up? Oh, you want to get down? Just trying to get down. So they're going to basically, Long Island, then move out, and it's by region. So the idea is we're going to get picked up by the entire Northeast region and then move out from there. So if we sell a ton of coffee, like how you can get Stumptown anywhere, that's the ultimate goal. Is to be able to be in Whole Foods across the United States and hopefully internationally as well.
Yeah, so that's the general plan. We've been put in contact with a lot of different store managers. We got put in contact with the store manager in
Lake Grove.
Lake Grove, and we're talking to someone from North Carolina as well. So
I just bought in Jericho to see if we really had it. Nice.
yeah, we aren't lying.
We're not lying. We're not making this stuff up. It's real.
Thank you, Zappo. But yeah, so there is, you know, the more you guys kind of get the message out and you keep buying the coffee, which is the most important part, we'll get everywhere eventually.
Yep.
You know,
that's the plan.
Yeah. So I hope you guys, no lies ever the internet. Any referrals in Cincinnati? From what I know, every major city in the U.S. has people that are giving them the coffees.
Yeah, so...
and remember, you can deliver the referral yourself in-store by going to kingscoastcoffee.com/Whole Foods and printing out that page, filling up your big, gigantic grocery cart, and then handing it to the manager and go,
hey,
I'd really
by the
like
way,
for you to carry this coffee for me.
I shop here all the time. It would be great if you could get my favorite coffee company in here and then hand them the sheet, say they're already with Whole Foods. Because that's the hardest part, is getting into Whole Foods.
Tell them that we're already in Whole Foods.
In Whole Foods. You can buy it. It's a SKU. They can literally, the manager has to go in and pick up the SKU.
Yeah.
An email comes through. We get the order. We send it out.
Takes no time at all.
It's that's the way it works. But being part of your local community, your local Whole Foods,
Yeah.
going in there, buying their products that they already have, not just going in and going, hey, buy
Yeah,
King's,
that makes you
I
look
want
like a
King's
dick.
Coast. You know, I'm not going to buy anything. Support their market. These people, they're managers. They work for this company, and they run each store as their own business. So that's really cool. When we got to talk to the manager at Comac, she said people are coming in raving about King's Coast. They're like, oh, we could used to only be able to get it online. Now we could get it here. Now we're going to start shopping here. So that's what they're looking for. It's a connection with the products, the brands that they supply.
Yeah.
Bringing in a community of people who are looking for certain products, so that if you're going in, you're getting your King's Coast. I'm picking up some oat milk, or I want some really nice grass-fed.
Broman is really short.
I'm
really, 5'10" and
I'm
he's
really
6'4".
And the angle right now is
it's not favorable to me.
Yeah. Here, I'll sit down.
Oh my God.
There you go.
Yeah. To answer just some final questions that are coming through chat. Yes, Whole Foods is partnered with Amazon. No, I don't know what that means for the future of our relationship with Amazon. I think we need to be a much more significant part of Whole Foods infrastructure to even talk about that. But that would be cool, as long as they can deliver everything that we believe as a quality promise, which is that's our biggest problem.
As you got
with
to see
Amazon.
back there, there's nothing sitting on the shelf. And even with Whole Foods, they're putting an order in. We're not roasting that coffee until the order comes in.
Yeah.
And then we ship it out, and they're getting it 2 days after roast. It's hitting the shelf within 3 days of roast, which is optimal time for getting your coffee. 3 to 21 days is where coffee's best.
Yeah.
So it works. The way their process of doing it works with our business model. And I don't want to just ship it to a warehouse and then have them packing and shipping out coffee that's been sitting on a shelf on an Amazon warehouse somewhere. Like,
sitting in an Amazon
we don't have any
delivery
control
queue
over it.
for 2 months.
The managers know they're only allowed to buy 6 bags of coffee at a time from us, the way we have it set up, so that they can't buy 72 bags of coffee and then it's just sitting in a warehouse. They're only buying 6 of each roast, and then they have to order it more frequently.
Yeah.
So that's the way it's
Hey,
kind
Tim.
of keeping in line with our business model.
It's Darkness429, everybody. Hi, Tim.
Hi! We were just drinking the darkness roast.
Yeah, I just had your roast for the first time, Tim. I was reading you guys had a subscription. How does that work? You go to buy literally any coffee, you click the drop-down menu and hit subscribe.
Hit subscribe.
Tell us how often you want it, and you get free shipping in the U.S. and 10% off.
Yep.
Nice hate, Wayne.
Nice hat.
I think he meant to say hat.
Nice hat. Oh yeah. That's a nice one. It's coming to the spring line of merch. I'm wearing the spring line of merch.
Yeah, Kevin's wearing the spring line of merch. Do the subscription. It's worth it. You save a lot of money.
Yeah, you save money, and then also you don't have to worry about running out of coffee. You set it up the way you like. If you drink a lot of coffee, you can get a bag once a week. If you drink coffee, every other day, or you make it in the morning and you don't drink it at night, you could do every 2 weeks or 3 weeks. It's customizable to exactly how you want to have it.
Apparently,
set up.
Kevin's drunk.
Yeah.
Drunk on the opening.
I think he was last night talking about Game of Thrones.
Oh
but-
man, Kevin.
Really, bro?
Kevin.
Really?
Kevin. Shipping's not cheap. That's what's up. Yeah, man. If you're buying 4 pounds of coffee regularly and you make that a subscription, you're saving a lot of money. I had some of your coffee sent to me in the UK. I wondered what it would cost to get more shipped.
All right.
It's $20 plus. It's usually very expensive shipping to the UK.
Shipping internationally, it sucks. For us, we want to be able to send our coffee all over the world. It's an expensive cost to ship coffee international. So best thing I can tell you is if you have a couple friends, the best way to do it is get a bulk order. Get like 4 or 5 people in together. Say, all right, we're going to order some King's Coast. You'll save a little bit more on shipping by doing that way if you order in bulk in one delivery. It's the way to go. Or you could get a 5-pound bag versus doing a 12-ounce bag. There's options.
5-pound bags.
The behemoth.
Legit, chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fallen Star, my first recommendation from us is always call to your Aztec. So.
Yeah.
That's Adam. This is the guy that's the guy.
That's the guy.
That's the guy. That's
That's the
from
guy.
the North Carolina.
Yes. Whole Foods man.
Wayne will get in contact with you soon.
Yes.
So, that's going to wrap it up, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching. I hope you really liked our tour of everything. I love
There you go. Old night, real quick. UK, it's 20% of the value plus 12% tax import. That's why shipping is so expensive.
Damn.
There's your answer, right?
I love looking behind the scenes more of this. So, one of the reasons I'm up here and one of the things we're going to kind of work on in the long term is a content strategy for this business. One of the things that we're going to be doing is Pete and Wayne are going to be bringing back the Coffee Stories podcast. So that way you can get a bigger look behind the scenes on how we do sourcing, specific farms, just educational stuff. I'll be on there sometimes talking about marketing.
Yep. What's going on, what's new, what's coming down the line, etc.
Yeah. So we'll be doing that. And we're going to try and get some more video production equipment up here. So, you know, if Wayne wants to do so if Wayne wants to do Q&A with you all, he can boot up, twitch.tv/KingsCoffee or something for you and check it out. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. We got people that are probably showing up for the meetup here right now, so I'm going to say goodbye. As far as limited edition coffee, it's limited because sometimes it doesn't get grown anymore, Tracer. So the Guardian Con blend from last year, that specific
we'll be doing
strain
a new blend
from Costa Rica does not exist anymore. But we will seek to continue to bring you something that is that amazing all the time.
You're going to like the new Guardian Con blend, trust me.
Yeah, the new Guardian Con blend's going to be great. Thank you guys for watching. I love you. I appreciate you. We'll probably toss this up on YouTube so you can watch it back again if you want. I'll talk to you next time. Bye, everybody!